Hey everybody, welcome back. You've been asking me for a gluten-free pancake recipe, and today we're making buckwheat pancakes. These are really scrumptious, and people who can't eat gluten can enjoy these. They're ready in a pinch. The first step is we're going to make our egg replacer, and we're going to make a flax egg, but a little bit more concentrated than usual. So I have some ground flax seeds here, and I'm gonna mix these with water, and we're gonna whisk these together and just let this rest until we have a gel-like consistency. Next up, we're going to create some buttermilk. So I'm adding some non-dairy milk to a bowl. Use any type you like, any type you have on hand. The thicker the consistency, the better. And some apple cider vinegar. We just whisk and set this aside while we prepare the rest of our ingredients. I'm adding buckwheat flour to a large bowl. We're just going to mix together the dry ingredients. Now, I love gluten. I eat gluten all the time, but I have to say, I kind of like the texture of these pancakes. Let's add some salt, baking powder, and I love to add some cinnamon to these because they play really well with another part of our egg replacer, which I'm gonna add in a bit. Let's mix. Let's combine the wet ingredients in a bowl. The other egg replacer we're using for today is some applesauce, and it just adds amazing flavor. Some vanilla extract, bit of melted non-dairy butter. You could also use some coconut oil or any other type of neutral tasting oil. Some maple syrup. It's gonna go on top of our pancakes too, but a little bit inside goes great. And by now, our flaxseed gel should be very goopy. Look at that. That's perfect. Let's add in our buttermilk, we whisk, and then we incorporate the wet ingredients into the dry ones. You should have a thick consistency, and we're gonna let this thicken a little bit more. We're going to let this rest in the fridge for 10 minutes, and then we're ready to cook up our pancakes. I'm using my handy electric griddle here, but you can do this in a couple of nonstick pans or one and do it in batches. So I'm going to turn it on high. That's unusual, right? But the reason I'm starting on high is we don't want the batter to spread too much. So we start on high and then we lower to medium low as the process goes along. I'm gonna add a bit of spray oil. Always to your griddle or your pan, the utensil you're going to use to scoop out the batter, and your spatula. I'm using a 1/3 cup measuring cup. You can also use a 1/4 cup if you want to make more of these. Let's add this in slowly. As soon as you've added your first batch, you can lower the heat to medium low and cook until the first side is golden and you see some bubbles. Take a little peek. These are golden and you see some bubbles on the outside, and with confidence, flip. Look at this gorgeous stack of pancakes. For the topping, you can choose whatever you enjoy on your pancakes. My preference is some fresh berries. I have some toasted sunflower and pumpkin seeds here because I love to add a bit of crunch. You can use walnuts, you can use toasted hazelnuts, and of course, maple syrup drizzled on top. That's so fluffy. For a buckwheat pancake, doesn't get any better than this. There you go, folks. Delicious buckwheat gluten-free pancakes. The video you had asked for. I hope you love it. See you next time.